The parking lot at the thrift store was empty this week, which is really unusual for this particular store. But I took it as a chance to go in and look around and see what I could find. 9 or 10-year-old me would have loved this little bunny shelf sleeper. Isn't it just the cutest thing? Totally impractical, but there is something about bunnies, or was something about bunnies. Adult me finds it far easier to resist. There was a lot more vintage mixed in with the bric-a-brac than I'm used to seeing. And another thing, younger me, I had a lamp in my bedroom that had that exact shade. I have not thought about it in years. And couldn't you see that little lampshade on that cat lamp? I always get nostalgic about these big globe lamps. We had a red one at one point that broke, and I just wish we still had it. Have you ever bought tools at the thrift store? I'm wondering if that might be a valid option. And take a look at this. That is a Dollar Tree cross-stitch kit, marked up to $2.99. I know we can't expect the employees in the thrift store who price things to know what everything is from and what it costs, but that is proof that it's a good idea to just be aware yourself in the little niches that you are personally shopping for. Know what you're looking for and what it might be worth. This little child's desk was super cute. My mom had a similar one for the boys, but it didn't have the little organizers up on top. And those hinge lids pinch so many little fingers, but it was a great deal. Vintage barware always makes me smile, and this one, the bottle goes into the top of the car and forms the windows, and then it has the little glasses on the back. I don't even drink, but I'm still drawn to that stuff. And for some reason, this particular thrift store is keeping their milk glass under lock and key. I haven't seen that before. I'm not sure if they are really excited about it or if it's just that it was what would fit in an empty case. I'm looking at the computer desk because we have one like it in our barn that we've been trying to figure out what to do with, and the thrift store seems to think it's worth $40. Maybe that means I can give away mine on Craigslist. I hope. And once again, I am looking for excuses to justify buying a pump organ because they are just so awesome looking. And I really feel the need for home decor that looks like it came out of a haunted Victorian house. That's been marked down from 250 gradually down to 75. I've actually seen prettier ones being given away, so it was easy to walk away from. There was one old quilt, nothing really exciting. I am sure that is someone's heirloom and had great memories tied up in it. But it wasn't a showstopper that made me think about bringing it home. This was the find of the day, and I am going to be beating myself up for not buying it. They had big gallon Ziploc bags of what looked like pretty decent fabric for $6.99 each. And all of the fabric in most of them was dog prints. I'm not a dog person, so I did not need that fabric. But I kept wrestling with the idea of bringing it home and then using it to make quilts for the charity quilting group I belong to, because I'm sure you could get a startling number of quilts out of those bags and that it would be totally worth the purchase price. Being really conservative, I'd say there's got to be at least, going by weight, 10 yards in each of those bags. So for someone, that would be an absolutely phenomenal deal. I passed it up because I've got enough projects on the burner right now that I have no business taking on another big project like that, but I'm already regretting it. That's one that's going to haunt me. This particular store has their craft section scattered in 3 different corners of the store, and I don't know why. fabric is in one place, scrapbooking is at a total other end of the store, and then the yarn and the rest of the miscellaneous is something else, somewhere else. Most of the stores that I go to keep that stuff fairly clustered together. A lot of the time the fabric will be in the linens, but I don't know what their process is here. If you can learn where things are and they don't rearrange them too often, you can really get in and out of the store fairly quickly to see if there's anything you're looking for. And that's one of the tactics I use when I'm thrifting, because I can't every week spend an all-day thrifting trip. Here's some more milk glass. I guess it didn't rank highly enough to go in the display case. They were pretty. I am still kicking myself for not buying the one at that estate sale. I don't know why, because I have been looking for one, but for some reason that one didn't feel like it needed to come home with me. The shelves are still not filling out. A couple of years ago, this store would have been super cluttered. Love the cookie jar. I don't know why that same cookie jar style keeps drawing me. And for just a moment, I thought I spied some La Crusette. Nope, it was Cuisinart and not in the best of condition for $25. I did just look it up and a new one would be closer to $150, but I have enough enamel cast iron at home. And this one is a little banged up. I don't know if I'd risk those chips along the rim or not. Would you? Thanks for thrifting with me. I'm Michelle, and this is my romantic tangle, and I'll be back with you with more thrifting videos soon. Hopefully I'm heading out this afternoon for more footage.